Folks, it is rivalry week in the state of college football, and especially in the state of South Carolina, as you have the two powerhouse programs in the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Clemson Tigers squaring off at 12 o'clock on Saturday. Number one, this is going to be a top 25 matchup. No doubt about it. As I record this video, it's a matter of, is it going to be a top 15? Lots of playoff implications on the line for both sides. But for the state of Clemson, as far as where they are today, they can't do anything. So their path to the playoff likely falls in the hands of Miami. There is a slight chance that maybe they fall into the back end if they were to win this game, finish 10-2, but it's hard to see them making the leap. They really need to get into the ACC championship. However, they can't do that, like I said, unless Miami loses to Syracuse. So all eyes will be there, but all eyes for them will be focused on the South Carolina Gamecocks. What a matchup, folks. You have to go back to 2013. That is the last time that both of these teams were ranked playing against each other, and I just had it pulled up. So let's see. In 2013, you had number 10 South Carolina and number 6 Clemson. South Carolina won that game 31-17. We know that was a stretch of 5 games in a row for South Carolina. Then Clemson rattled off, it looks like 7. Finally kind of got things evened out here in 2022. Clemson won last year, close game 16-7, and here we are again. Coming into this game, South Carolina is 8-3, playing like one of the best teams in the country. Hands down, a lot of people projecting them possibly as a dark horse to get into the playoff at the tail end. None of that's going to happen if they don't take care of business on Saturday. They have to go out and win, and I don't know that I'd say they have to blow Clemson out. I think they just win the game because this is a rivalry. We know Clemson's a good football team this year. If South Carolina can go out there and get the job done, I think they will make their case. Yes, 3 losses is going to be hard, and you still have Alabama and Ole Miss potentially in front of them. Again, as I record this, we'll wait. Y'all can drop in the comments on how things shift and change with the final standings. But right now, Clemson is, a 57% chance to win according to ESPN's matchup predictor. They are opened as 3-point favorites. They're now 2.5-point favorites, so that line is moving in. I just wish this game would have been primetime. There's no reason why this can't be a night game. It's no reason why College Game Day couldn't go there. You look around at some of the matchups, and there's really not a better matchup in this week. Like Michigan, Ohio State, nobody cares. 10-1, 6-5. Mississippi State, Ole Miss, North Carolina, NC State. There's some big matchups, but there's not really any that is this level. And with a lot on the line as both teams, again, trying to make their case to get into the college football playoff. Now, both teams coming off of cupcakes. We know Wofford, South Carolina beat 56-12. Clemson beat the Citadel 51-14. And here we are, folks. And as someone on the outside that watches this, it feels a lot like Duke and North Carolina. I'm from the state of North Carolina. I'm a North Carolina fan. I know all about the rivalry, but I think it's taken up. This is hate week. It is hate week across the landscape of college sports. It's one of the best things about college sports. I'm sorry for teams that don't have a rival, because this is what makes it fun. This is bragging rights for the next year in the office with family, on social media, whatever it is. Like, you get to say, yeah, we knocked you out. We beat you. We won. And like, for someone that follows, again, North Carolina and Duke, I know how much we hang over that NCAA Final Four win over Duke. Like, it's just, you're not going to really beat that. Big game here, folks. I'm excited that it's top 25 matchup. Can the Gamecocks get it done? We talk a lot about ACC football, SEC football. I think most of us would agree. SEC as a whole is a better conference. They've got a better product. This is a chance as someone that watches the ACC to see if Clemson can compete. Now, we never know, man. You never know in these rivalry games what is going to happen. But when we look at the South Carolina defense, the front that they've put together, it's good. It's really good. There's a lot of prospects, NFL prospects. Again, I make Carolina Panthers content. Guys that are on Clemson's, not Clemson, but on South Carolina's team that I'd love to have on the Carolina Panthers. Talking about guys on Clemson, we'd like to see the Panthers. Man, Carolina Panthers just don't draft guys from Clemson. 30 years of history, never drafted a guy from Clemson. I don't know why. I don't know what the hate is. They played their inaugural season there. Like, I don't understand what they have against Clemson. Now, there have been Clemson players on the team. They just haven't drafted them. But you look at the state of the Panthers right now, 4 Gamecocks on this roster. A lot of them have an impact: Xavier Legette, J.C. Horn, DJ Wonham, Jadeveon Clowney. I'm just saying, for the state of the rivalry, it'd be great to have a few Clemson guys step up and make an impact there. But it's going to be fun. I feel like South Carolina should win this game, but just because I say they should win it doesn't mean it's going to happen. I look for a competitive game. It seems like Clemson always finds a way to get up for this. Ranking-wise, very close to each other right now, and it's likely going to be the case. We know they're going to be sitting possibly outside of that top 12, and so now is your chance. And I hear a lot of folks saying Clemson should have a chance to make it if they win this, but I will continue to say they are not getting into the college football playoff without that ACC championship appearance and win. I think they got to have both, and unfortunately that is out of their hands right now, so they'll have to wait and see and take care of their business. Now, it's going to be fun. I think it is. It always is. Wish it was later, like I said. But anyways, folks, I'd love to know your predictions for this game because, of course, this game means a lot more to y'all than it does to me as someone that creates content, but it should be exciting. So, as always, this is Carolina Dad. Y'all have a good one.